Alright, all my paw commandos, welcome back to the channel. This time I want to introduce all my dogs. I want you to get to know them on a first name basis, and then you can kind of get an idea how special each and individual one is to me. They all have character, they all have spirit, and I believe they all have an individual personality, so you're going to get to know a little bit about them. So hey, let's go to the park, guys. We'll see you there. This is my girl, Summer Breeze. Now, Summer comes with lots of other nicknames. Sometimes she's called Gam Gams, sometimes she's called Great Grams. Sometimes she's just Sums, but she's also Great Grandma. And I didn't originally start with Summer. I started with a chocolate lab, and his name was Sergeant. He was my first lab coming out of the military. Actually, my first dog coming out of the military. I've always been a dog person, but it all started with this girl. We also call her the Cornerstone, because she was technically the first that we started with, and with my intentions of breeding her in the future. But she just started out as a very fun dog, you know, coming out of the Marine Corps and having you know, certain traits of what you like to do. I'm a camper, I like to kayak, and she did everything. I remember we went on a kayak trip, and I left her on the shore, and she looked at me like, "Boy, oh, that's my baby giving me kisses." And she's going, "Where are you going, Daddy?" And I said, "I gotta take her with me." I felt like Lewis and Clark. When I had her on top of that kayak, it was just like, it was just me and her, guys. It was just like with your thoughts and with your best friend, your dog. It was just special. And I was hooked from then. And people ask me, "Well, how'd you get to Summer?" And I actually got her from a pastor friend of ours who used to pastor at our church. And he was having some dogs, and he asked us if we wanted to go ahead and get a dog. And I said, sure. I said, why not? And so we got Summer, and she became my first lab, and I think that's when my addiction truly started with the labs. And it hasn't stopped yet. So this is Summer Breeze, technically. She's going to be 12 on May 5th. So May 5th, she'll be 12 years old. And she's had a pretty good life. She's had one litter, and you're going to meet Miracle, her daughter. But we were only able to have one puppy out of that because of her allergies, so I had her fixed, and she was only had to have one litter. And after that, she just became the grandma. She's one of the most special dogs in the world. I think she'd have been a terrific care dog, or a dog just for emotional support, for going and seeing veterans, you know, just who want to love on dogs. I think this would have been her calling to do that. And she's just a real special girl, but she's getting up in the ages and the years. And unfortunately, that's the thing about dogs, is when you get them, is you only have them for a short time, but you just want to love them every day. And guys, she's just such a special girl to me, and I'm just really blessed to have her. And once you find the story about how the rest of my dogs came about, and you meet Miracle next, which will be her daughter. It's a funny thing because we call her Great Grams or Gams or Gambina or the Gambina, but we have her daughter, and then we have her daughter. So technically we have 3 generations of labs in my house. And the last 2, oh boy, they have they have a funny story. They have an old story of their own, and how I acquired those dogs. And it's just a really interesting story. So if you love, okay, we're at our favorite park, so let's get Miracle out. Quick little plug for the lab mobile here. I love my Toyota Tacoma. It gets all the pups to the park where they need to go. Let's see here. This is my Miracle Marlene, and you're gonna get to know her real quick. All right, everybody. This is my girl, Miracle Marlene. She is my very, very special girl. Her name Marlene comes from my grandmother, who I named her after to keep her spirit alive. And she is the daughter of Summer, who you just met a little bit ago. And why we named her Miracle is because she was the only puppy, dry baby. She was the only puppy in the litter. And so she became very special to me, and I named her Miracle. So, but Miracle has also had 20 puppies herself. So for being only a puppy of one, she actually had 20 puppies, and she's blessed a lot of people's lives with those puppies, and I just couldn't be somewhat proud of her. She's the only dog that gets, I call it pillow rights, where she gets to sleep on my pillow with me and she cuddles. Sometimes it makes my wife a little jelly, huh? Oh, because she just sinks in. And guys, she just really, really softened my heart. She just showed me the way of love, of the love of dogs. And it started with Sergeant, and then it started with Summer, and now with Miracle. And there's even a more special story that goes on with Miracle. The 20 puppies she had, one of them actually went to a Gold Star child, and we'll talk about that. Some of her puppies have gone to boys that had autism, and 2 of her other puppies went to Vietnam vets with post-traumatic stress and the same kind of situation that I am. And every day they thank me for the dogs they have and how it saved their lives and how it's changed them to care about something more than just themselves that depends on you, and who just shows you unconditional love. There's nothing like a dog's love, guys. I mean, this love is unconditional. You can't put a price on this. And then when you come home and you might be having a bad day, it doesn't matter what kind of day you're having, that dog loves you no matter what. So this is Miracle. Like I said, she's had 20 puppies. She's going to be 8 years old here, coming up pretty soon, huh, Bilbos? Yeah. Oh, she's just such a good girl. She's just such a big good girl. And this is my Miracle Marlene. I couldn't just be happy with her. And like I said, she's just such a big girl. She's my adventurous dog. She likes to hunt. She likes to get out in the wilderness. She loves fireworks, for instance. I mean, she would really help someone that has a PTSD with bombs, with the blasting from war, the shell shock of that. And I think she'd just be a great dog for that. And that's why I've always advocated dogs, guys. I just think dogs are just one of the best things for us when we're going through our issues from combat. And like I said, I just don't know more I can say about this girl. She is just so special to my heart. She's just such a beautiful girl. She's just so adventurous. She'll jump off a boat in the middle of a lake and go swimming. She's just that kind of dog, you know. And like every dog has their own spirit. Every dog is different. Every dog has their own personality. They're not the same, and you really can't treat them the same. You got to treat them individually, and I think that's one of the greatest things of having multiple dogs. It just showed me that each dog has their own spirit. You know, they feel empathy. They get sad. They can get angry. They can get mad. I mean, all right, let's get the princess. We do call her princess because her name is Bella, so it's very fitting that I call her princess. And there she is. Hello, beautiful girl. Bella, are you ready? Wait, no, Bella, wait. This right here is my girl, Bella Grace. Hi, Bella, give me a kiss. Oh, sloppy. We call her Bella Grace. Madison named her Bella. That was what she wanted to call her. This is technically Madison's dog. But here is a lineage on Bella. So, you met Summer Breeze, and then Summer Breeze had Miracle, which I told you was the only puppy. And then out of the first litter we had, she had 12 puppies. So from being 1 to 12, and now Bella is one of the 12 puppies that was there. Huh, baby? Oh, that's my baby. And so we named her Bella Grace. And so Bella is the mother of Miracle. And Bella is almost going to be 5 here pretty soon. So all the girls are getting up in age. But I just wanted, this is where my dog addiction happened, guys. You would think, okay, Dave's got 2 labs now. That's good enough for anybody. But like I said, once you know the love of a lab, and then I just thought it was neat to have a grandma, to have the mom, and then to have a daughter. That 3 generations in your household. And it's really special. Not many people have it. I feel very blessed. You know, there's a lot of hair that shows their love in my house. My wife sometimes doesn't appreciate all the hair. I try to keep on as much as possible, but she too understands the love of these dogs, or any dog, you know, but especially these dogs here. And so do my children. My children are such a part of this whole operation of these dogs, and I don't think I could be as successful with them, without them, I should say. But what else can I say about Bella Grace? Bella Grace doesn't really have, you know, she was named after a princess, so that's why we call her Princess. And Bella is the no-nonsense girl. If the dogs are having too much fun, she's the one that goes there and takes the toy away. And I'm sure some people out there in YouTube land realize that each dog, like I said, has her own personality, and she's that girl. She's got to have the toy, and if someone else is having more fun than that or having too much fun, she'll go take the toy, or she'll do a decoy movement where she'll bark to get their attention, to sidetrack them, and then she'll go steal the toy and take off somewhere. But that's just her spirit, that's just her character, and I love it about her. When it's time to go to bed, I could literally turn around and look at my bed, and there'll be no dog in my bed. And then all of a sudden, I'll turn around and BAM! And she's like right in the middle. She's got primo position. I literally have to roll her over to get my son in the bed. You know, a lot of people that would bug them, but to me, it's just like, it's just part of life. When you love them so much, it's like, I don't know, you share your bed with them. They steal your bed, they steal your heart. All right, guys, you ready to meet Eli? The prince, the king, the face of Four Paw General. I present to you Eli Luke. Handsome, relax, handsome, relax. Are you ready? Wait, back down, stay. All right, guys, let me get him out. Justin Bieber, my Brad Pitt. He's my Adam Newell and Jason Barrett from Up and Adam and Down with Jason. If you ever seen their podcast and you're into juicy details, then that might be something you want to check out. But right here, this is my special boy, Eli. He comes from a very, very special place, a place called Croatia. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that country, Croatia, but it's one of the most beautiful countries in the world. And there's a story about how I got him, and I'm going to save that for another time, because that's a story in itself. But right now he's just so anxious because he's at his favorite part. So I named him after my grandfather, Eli. He was a very special person in my life, one of my heroes growing up. Just the kind of man he was and how he lived his life. Full-blood Croatian. Just a very honorable man, and I want to respect him and carry on his legacy and his name by naming this boy Eli. And it's very fitting because this boy is an Eli. He reminds me of my grandfather, big, muscular, just the kind of how he is. But this guy is just so special to my heart. He adds a different dynamics and elements to the house, being a boy. He's super goofy. He's a lover. He's a ladies' man. He owns all the hearts in my family. He owns my wife's heart. He owns my daughter's hearts. He owns all the hearts of the dog, the female dogs in our household. He's just a really all-around good boy. And like I said, there's a whole story behind him. But he's also had some litters now, and I'll show you pictures of those later on down the road, where he's actually had some puppies. But this is my special boy, and he's the face of Four Paw General, as you can see. He just inspired me to go forward with this as well, just because of the dynamics of this dog. I don't know how much more I can say about him. He is just so darn special, and so much a part of my heart. What do you say, boy? Did you get your sniffing in? I'm sorry, he was so hard for the camera, but when he gets that camera in front of him, he knows he's being filmed. He's such a ham that I see he jumps. I told you. Every time he gets a camera on him, he wants to jump. He's so photogenic though, but he knows, huh, Eli? He knows. All right, guys, well, that's Eli Luke. Like I said, he's got spunk. That's right. He's got spunk, he's got spirit. You don't, I do, but no, this is my boy. I love him. What do you say? What do you say, champ? What do you say, bub-bubs? Eli Luke! That's why I keep him around. They make me laugh nonstop. He'll jump on me again when I'm filming him. He gets, what do you say? What do you say? Eli. All right, guys. Like I said, this is Eli Luke. This is my boy, Four Paw General. Owns my heart and owns the house. All right, guys, time to get my Sour Patch Kid. This is Miss Vivian. Now, I named Vivian after my grandmother, and I'll explain that in a second. But this is my Sour Patch. This is the baby of all the puppies. Huh? You ready? Are you ready? You ready to go talk? Are you ready to go talk? Who's beautiful? Who's beautiful, girl? You are. Who's beautiful? Vivian, who's beautiful? Who's beautiful? Who's beautiful? Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Buddy, this is Miss Vivian, as you just saw on the truck. Now, Miss Vivian also comes from Croatia, where Eli comes from, actually the same breeder. And I will go ahead and do a story on that later on, and just how special that breeder is to me, and just how much of a quality dog he produces over in Croatia. And she's my second one. She's actually my first black lab, and she's just a beautiful girl. Oh, there's a dog. I see a dog.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Good girl.
Come on. Gorgeous.
Thank
Black
you.
lab?
Yes.
How old?
She'll be a year next month.
Oh.
She's just a baby. Did you say hi? We're at our favorite park and some people coming around saying hi to us. Like I said, Vivian comes from Croatia. What else can I say? She's my Sour Patch Kid. She's my lover. She's the greatest cuddle in the world. Sit. Okay, lastly, I got lucky today and I got my granddogger with me. Hi, baby. Yes, my granddogger is Raven, and she is actually my son's dog. And I'm so blessed to be able to give my son his first dog, and especially her. She's so sweet. She's so loyal. We're at the park right now. I actually threw a couple discs for her. She's a disc dog. She likes to get the discs. But she's actually the baby of Miracle from her second litter. And she's just an awesome dog. And she comes to my house Monday through Friday. Huh, baby. Huh. Monday through Friday, huh? Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Yeah, she's at my house Monday through Friday, and we doggy sit her, and she's with her other family. And I guess she wants to play, so that's all you're gonna get to really get to know of Raven. Bring me your disc. Give me your disc. Get your disc. Bring it. Bring it to me. Bring me your disc. Let me see. Get your disc, Raven. Raven, get your disc. Bring it. Bring it. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right. You ready? Hold on. Ready? Sit. Sit. No! Sit. Stay. Are you ready? Here we go. And there she goes, guys. Off to the races. This is what she loves to do the most. Come on, babe. Come on. Let's go, Raven. Come on, baby. She's got so many nicknames. Raydoni, Raydonica, Ray Ray. Come on, Ray Ray. Good girl. Ready? Well, that concludes our second video. I hope you enjoyed getting to know each individual dog. Summer, Miracle, Bella, Eli, Vivian, and our special guest, Raven, who made it there. Once again, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know where you're from. Remember, we might have more in common than you know. Stay tuned for our next video as we go over one of the Lab Squad's favorite treats. Until then, believe you are blessed. Believe you have a purpose. Believe in something bigger than yourself, and never be afraid to ask for help. Until next time, love and peace.